And now give the floor to Her Excellency Minna-Lina Lind, Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs of Estonia.
Co-chairs and colleagues, let me add Estonia's voice to some very important statements already made during this conference. So as we are living in a world increasingly shaped by conflict, the international rules-based order, with the UN Charter at its core, is under a growing strain. One of the clearest and most painful examples in the ongoing conflict between Israel and Palestine, it stands as a symbol of our collective failure. Failure to prevent suffering, to mediate peace, to uphold international law, and to protect the innocent. We must ask ourselves, how can we, in the 21st century, allow this conflict to continue threatening both people? How many more generations must grow up amid rockets and rubble before we say, enough? There are no words enough to describe the devastation caused by escalation of violence since 7 October 2023. We must continue to strongly demand the protection of civilians, the release of hostages, distribution of life-saving aid at scale, and accountability for violations of international law. Estonia has consistently worked towards these aims and provided humanitarian assistance through international humanitarian organizations. Ending the devastation in Gaza is not only a political imperative, it is a moral one. To truly end the cycle of violence, we must address its underlying causes. The only comprehensive path forward is the two-state solution, a viable independent Palestine and a secure and recognized Israel. Two peoples living side by side in peace, dignity, and security. This path requires meaningful engagement, courage, and leadership from both Israelis and Palestinians. We need to insist on benefits of dialogue, empower responsible voices, and support those who will still believe that peace is possible. It also requires a committed international community. We need honest brokers who are guided by justice and long-term vision. We commend those countries and leaders who have undertaken that task and put in their effort throughout the years. We agree that it is high time to move beyond ideals towards practical implementation of the two-state solution. To this end, Estonia welcomes and supported the convening of this conference and is an active member of the Global Alliance for the Implementation of the Two-State Solution. There have been many valuable ideas on how to accelerate the implementation of the two-state solution, and we are ready to do our part. It has to start today. In order to materialize an independent Palestinian state, we need to strengthen the Palestinian Authority and Palestinian institutions. Estonia is a long-standing supporter of the Palestinian Authority. We have had cooperation in e-governance, helping to build digital services. We have advised Palestinian police through the EU mission and trained Palestinian diplomats at the Estonian Diplomatic School. We will continue to support the Palestinian Authority and its reform agenda. Estonia is also committed donor and partner to UNRWA and will contribute to discussions on the agency's future. The road ahead is difficult, but the alternative, continued violence and despair, is unacceptable. Let us recommit ourselves to peace as a necessity. Let us work to end this war as an act of global responsibility. And let us help bring Israelis and Palestinians together, not just because they deserve peace, but because the world needs it too. Thank you.
I thank the Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs of Estonia, and I now give the floor to His Excellency Herbert Scheibner, Special Envoy of the Republic of Austria for the Two-State Solution Conference.
Excellencies, distinguished co-chairs, ladies and gentlemen, let me begin by expressing my appreciation to the co-chairs, France and the Kingdom